everybody, this is Shannon with Carrington Page Designs, and I'm here to show you how to sew a zipper. These are exposed lace zippers, and we're also going to I'll show you the difference between the traditional as well. There really is only one change difference. So let's get started. First of all, I have sewn my piece together and I've serged the edges. I'm working on the Christina skirt right now. So I've serged the edges there. I'm just going to pin them closed. So I've got them right sides together. I'm going to sew a basting stitch starting at the top, and I have measured, if you can see, there you go, I've measured right here, showing me where the bottom of my zipper is going to stop. So I'm going to sew a basting stitch from the top up here down to this spot right here, and then from here all the way down to the bottom of my skirt piece I'm going to sew just a regular stay stitch. For this particular pattern I'm using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, so I'm going to go ahead and start sewing. Zipper installations are so easy. You don't have to be scared of them at all. I think they're super fun. It's actually faster, in my opinion, to sew a zipper versus doing like an enclosed elastic back or anything like that. That takes way longer than just doing a zipper. Okay, so I've gotten to my spot where the bottom of my zipper is going to be. So I'm going to come down here and adjust my settings on my machine. And now I'm going to sew all the way down using a stay stitch. Okay, so now that that is sewn up, the next step you need to do is we need to go to our handy dandy ironing board, and we are going to iron our skirt piece open. So I'm going to grab that, my seam, open it up for you so you can see it a little bit better. So I've simply ironed where I stitched. This is the right side. And now here is where we are going to showcase the difference between installing just a traditional zipper and installing a lace exposed zipper. So for a traditional zipper, you are going to have it on the inside or wrong side of your fabric, okay? And so you will take, I know it's kind of hard to see since this is black, this is the front of your zipper, and you would take that and you're going to place it right here at the top, and you're going to want to make sure that the zipper teeth are directly over the seam that you created. And these little flaps right up here just get folded back in on themselves and pinned. If you can see that very well, let me see if I can get that a little bit closer for you. So you just fold these two little flaps because it's going to come with this overhang right here. And they get folded in on themselves just like that and pin. And you're going to pin your zipper all the way down, making sure that the zipper teeth are directly over the seam right here. And then you pin all the way down, and then you sew all the way down, go across the bottom, and then come right back up the top. So you're going to sew your zipper the same way you're going to do the lace zipper. I'm adding a lace zipper to the skirt, so I will show you how to do that. But the only difference is that The traditional zipper is going to go on the wrong side of your fabric, and the lace zipper is going to go on the right side of your fabric, and you'll be able to see it. So right now, I'm going to open my skirt piece up. Again, since I am doing a lace zipper for mine. And for this one, I want our lace pieces are going to come all the way up here to the top, because I am adding a hook and eye up here. But again, we are going to pin the same way we were going to do a traditional zipper. Okay, now I want the teeth of the zipper, here's the teeth, and I want that to be directly over the seam that I sewed. So I'm going to just sit here for a second and add a couple of pins. And again, making sure that that zipper is directly over the seam. And you can put as many pins in here as you want to. I personally, I don't like to pin, so I'm usually lazy when it comes to that. So we are going to take our zipper foot now. I'm gonna flip the camera back over. And this is what my zipper foot looks like. And you attach it to this little bar right here. And depending on whether you're going to be sewing on the left part of the zipper or the right part of the zipper is where you will attach it. So I'm going to come down here, bring it up. So we're going to be sewing, and the needle will go through this little notch right here. All right. Now, as you're sewing, you're going to always make sure that your zipper is lined up directly over that seam. And this is where you can engage your needle just slightly. You're going to lift up your zipper foot. We're going to pull that zipper right back up there and continue sewing. And again, you always want to make sure that the teeth of the zipper are lined up with the seam. And I just, as I pull needles out, I just like to kind of check that it is. Okay, and yes, we are still across that seam there. We're going to get all the way down here to the bottom. And we are going to engage the needle down, turn halfway, and we're going to gently go across the zipper, engage the needle, and turn. I'm going to have to turn all this fabric. So let me move my camera back out of the way. There we go. Okay. All right. And then we're going to just continue on up. It really is quite easy to do a zipper installation. They look intimidating, but they really aren't. So I'm going to bring my needle my zipper pull down and out of the way so I can finish sewing up here at the top. Pull it over that seam right there. And again, you sew a traditional traditional zipper the exact same way. The only difference will be that the right side of your zipper will be facing the wrong side of your fabric, versus an exposed lace zipper, the wrong side of that is facing the right side of the fabric. So a traditional zipper will be sewn on the inside, whereas the lace zipper is sewn on the outside. So now what we are going to do, you can see there that zipper is installed. The zipper pull, you will pull it all the way down, and you're going to grab your seam ripper, and we're going to just start pulling that basting stitch out that we made. It goes by super quick. Doesn't take very long to do this. I know some people can just race through with their seam ripper and get it done in one quick swoop, but I always end up stabbing myself, so I tend to be a little bit more cautious when I use it. But you're just going to pull that seam out all the way down, and you'll stop right where your zipper pull is. All right, and we go in, just kind of pull our extra threads out that we have so they don't get caught in your zipper pull. Pretty much got them all out, I think. Now, to make sure that it works correctly, you want your zipper to be able to open and close easily. That there's no fabric in the way, there's no threads in the way. And there you go. It's got your lace, which adds a nice little touch. It's sewn, and it's also top stitched that down at the same time. And one more time, you sew a traditional zipper on the exact same way. The only difference is going to be that one is attached to the inside and one is attached on the outside. And there you go. I hope y'all have a great day and make everything with zippers, because you're going to have so much fun with them, I promise.